I'm going to show you how to connect ProtoTwin to the Omron NJ NX series PLC using the Omron FINS protocol for controls testing and virtual commissioning. In this short tutorial, I'll explain how you can control a pallet layer former. You need to ensure you have the Omron Sysmac Studio software installed. First, create a new project. I'll start by creating the control logic for the machine. For the first rung, we want 2 input contacts and 1 output coil. For the second rung, 1 input contact and 1 output coil. We want the conveyor to be on when either the in sensor or out sensor is blocked. For the timer, we want to trigger the pusher when the end sensor is blocked and then release the pusher after a 1-second delay. Now open the built-in Ethernet IP port settings and enter the IP address of your device. Next, open memory settings and enable the checkboxes for each of the FINS area addresses. Now open the variables list in your program and enter the following addresses. We'll use the first 3 bits of the first working register for the in sensor, out sensor, and end sensor, and the first 2 bits of the first output register for the conveyor and pusher. Now click Controller, then click Communications Setup. Select a method for connecting to your controller. Enter the remote IP address of the PLC, then test your communications and click OK. Now click Online to go online and then click Transfer to transfer your program from your desktop to your controller. Click Execute as well to transfer the data. This completes the required setup in Sysmac Studio for allowing ProtoTwin to connect to your Omron NJ NX device. Now launch ProtoTwin Connect and open the model for the pallet layer former. Open the I/O browser and add a tag server for the PLC device. Select the Omron FINS protocol, enter the IP address, and set the scan rate to 10 milliseconds. Now click the Add button to manually add the tags. Enter a name, the address which we previously specified in the Sysmac Studio software, and leave the data type as bit for all the tags. Please refer to our documentation page for help. ProtoTwin uses a slightly different addressing scheme to that of Sysmac Studio. You can click or control-click to quickly create bindings for all the tags. Now swap to the I/O Bindings tab and select the signals in the model. The entity component and property. We want to bind to each of the tags. The input tags are those which get written to the PLC, which then runs the program so the ProtoTwin Connect client can read the output tags. Okay, now we've set up all the bindings, we can run the simulation. Notice how when the in sensor or out sensor gets blocked, the conveyor motor's state is set to true. When the end sensor gets blocked, the pusher actuation controller state is set to true, then reset to false, after a 1-second delay we defined in our logic. Now you know how to connect ProtoTwin to Omron NJ NX using Omron FINS for virtual commissioning and controls testing.